Tough one for South Dakota on Saturday as they drop a hard-fought 20-14 decision to Illinois State. Here to talk about that with me is head coach Bob Nielson. And Bob, you are well aware as anyone that this Valley schedule is a grind each and every week. You cannot look at the other team's record, Illinois State, of course, coming in 0-3, and really draw any conclusions from that. It's all about execution each and every week, and in some regards, unfortunately, Saturday, it just wasn't there for you.
Yeah, we needed to do more things right. We knew Illinois State was a good team. Their three losses in the Valley have come against the three teams that were leading the league going into the week, and two of those games they had led at halftime. And so we knew it was going to be a hard-fought game. They've got a very good defensive unit. We knew points were going to be a premium, and we just didn't get enough on the board.
They got out to a 10-0 lead in the second quarter on the strength of Cole Mueller's 69-yard touchdown run. It's not been very often in the first half. You guys have fallen behind at all, let alone by two scores. Did you feel like you were reeling it all at that point with just how that game started and the fact that offensively there wasn't much rhythm?
Yeah, offensively we never got into rhythm, and then when we lost Carson and had to rely on the young quarterback, it took a while for him to get into the flow of the game, and we knew they were not going to score a lot of points. Defensively, we knew we could hold them down, but we had a chance to regroup a little bit there with a nice drive in the second quarter and gave ourselves some momentum going into half.
You mentioned the injury to Carson Camp, and we definitely do need to talk about that. First and foremost, how's he doing? What's the outlook going forward with him?
Well, we're optimistic, that because we've got 2 weeks till our next game, that we might be able to get him back. We'll probably know a lot more here by the end of the week with regard to how he progresses this week and his ability to be back on the field.
The hit itself that knocked him out of the game obviously has become a source of well, it's been a pretty hot topic on social media over the last couple of days, and that's partly my fault. But at the same time, targeting. They did review that play for targeting, and the explanation on the field was what had me individually, and I think probably a lot of other people, a little puzzled. The explanation from the white hat official that day was that he did not hit him with the crown of the helmet, and that he actually made contact with his shoulder, not the helmet. On review, it seems like neither one of those things is true. What are your thoughts on that? And I know targeting is an impossible thing to really understand with the way it's administered at this point, but from your point of view, what did you hear, what did you see, and what did you think now?
You don't get the luxury of watching the video like the replay official does, during the stoppage. And we have those guys up there because they're supposed to be able to get it right. And you look at the video now, the same video that he had and watched during the game. You wonder how the call didn't get made as a confirmed targeting. But I guess we don't get the luxury as coaches to understand the process that goes through that, and it's a difficult thing when you lose your quarterback on a hit like that, and it goes unpenalized in a situation where you feel like it is a penalty.
Now, in terms of an injury to a quarterback, that's never an easy thing to overcome for any football team. And Cole Stenstrom had to come into that game and take on a role that he did not prepare for during the week, and that being, the go-to guy at the quarterback position. Anytime that happens, it's extra important for the defense, the special teams, everybody else on that football team to rally around their guy and give him the best possible chance to be successful. And in a lot of ways, it felt like you guys did that. The defense was outstanding again on Saturday. Special teams came up big as well. So were you proud of what your team did in support of Cole?
Oh, without question. Defensively, we played a great second half of football. They never advanced the ball over midfield. Special teams, we eventually created some field position using our special teams, and gave ourselves a chance to win. And that's what you need to be able to do. We just didn't take advantage of the opportunity when we had it.
As for Cole, as we said, tough situation for him or any other quarterback to be thrust into the way he was. As you look at it now, he finishes 11 of 24, 125 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, ran for 43. How would you assess his performance especially given the circumstances?
Well, coming in, first time playing significant snaps, and by significant meaning in a game that actually, was on the line, there were some good things. What you have to do is eliminate the gross mistakes, though. And he had a couple of really gross mistakes. The pick for the touchdown, which set us back from back to that 2-touchdown deficit. And then I know he would like to have that play at the very end back as well, where he was trying to make something happen a little bit too much. And experience probably, more experience probably would have led him to a different decision there. But a performance that can be built upon, and he'll be better for as a result of.
So with the loss, you fall to 5-3, 3-2 in the Missouri Valley Football Conference. Now it's the bye. Boy, it feels like it's coming at a great time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, between illnesses and injuries, we were missing quite a few guys on Saturday. We were missing Devlon Whitcomb, who still hasn't been able to come back from that injury. Colton Harbers ended up having to pull himself right before game because of illness. We got 3 or 4 others that would be regulars that and helping us in a significant way that are out right now, and we're hoping that the bye week allows us to get a lot of those guys back and to get them back at 100%. As demonstrated Saturday, we've still got a lot of things to work on too, and this 3-game push at the end of the season is going to be 3 really important games for us in terms of how our team finishes out, and so we've got to use this bye week to get better.